This is about solidarity, and I just want to congratulate people. This union has organised this dispute in such a way we've demonstrated solidarity both within the union but also across the trade union movement as well. And the reason for that solidarity is because I think we're increasingly becoming aware of what this dispute and the other disputes are all about as well. It's a straightforward choice. It's a choice between public services that are delivered on the basis of a workforce that's properly paid, that has a decent pension, who's respected, or the alternative. The alternative is being thrust upon every public service union right the way across the piece. The alternative is long hours, low pay, agency staff, cuts in your pension, and a management which operates like some of the worst forms of management we've seen even in the private sector. This is gate gourmet type management that we've seen elsewhere. That's what the choice is. And what's been brilliant about this dispute is that message has gone right the way across the piece. So what's happening is others are joining this struggle. PCS threatened the same as you. Instead of 40,000 jobs, they've been threatened with 100,000 job cuts. Right, the Department of Work and Pensions, Mark will tell you, 30,000 to be sacked. And again, privatisation, outsourcing right the way across the public services. And it goes into other sectors as well. Other unions coming out in dispute, balloting already, even Unison now balloting in local government for industrial action. Because people, to be frank with you, have had enough. We've had enough. We've had enough. We've seen the promises we've had in manifestos, and we've seen them reneged upon. So the message is quite clear. Gordon Brown's doing a press conference in half an hour, and he's going to try and explain why we're not having a general election. I think he's going to blame you, actually. He's got to blame someone, isn't he? He's got to blame someone because he can't blame himself. To be frank with you, one of the reasons why he's not having a general election is not just about the polls, but people have come back to him and explained to him the depth of anger that there is in our movement. The depth of anger right the way across. It isn't just Labour Party members, Labour supporters, the depth of anger right the way across the trade union movement. Because we've had enough of broken promises. We've had enough of privatisation. We've had enough of threats to our pensions. We've had enough of pay cuts. And we've had enough of them unshaming a style of management that is attempting to break our trade union movement. We've had enough. The story is this. The message is to Brown directly. Call off the dogs. Call off Leighton and all the others. Call off all those permanent secretaries in government departments that are attacking the PCS and other public sector unions. Call off the dogs. We want a negotiated settlement with justice and dignity. And that can be delivered by a Labour government put there to end the privatisations, put there to end the Tory policy, put there to deliver decent public services in our country. So the message is straightforward to Brown. When he goes into that chamber this afternoon, when he starts talking about government policies in this next 2-year period, this is number one on the agenda. One phone call from Brown can settle this dispute.
This dispute is important to the whole trade union movement, and this union, this proud union, is important to the whole trade union movement, because it's not just about wages and modernisation and pensions, important though those issues are. This is about the future of postal services in Britain. And I can tell you that there are many people who are watching this dispute very closely indeed. That's why the majority of the public support you. It's why all of organised workers in this country support you. Because this is about the future of public services. You as workers are not just cogs in a machine. You are the human face of what is an essential public service for millions of people in this country, and it's about time you were valued as such. I think it's time that politicians and the employers are going to have to learn some hard lessons. They're going to have to learn that you can't deliver top-class public services on third-class pay. They're going to have to learn that those old days, those old-fashioned days of command and control are gone, and that if you're going to change and improve, you where we are now. Because let's be honest, we had a management culture where people prefer to deal through spin and press releases rather than through real negotiation. We had people who prefer to lecture rather than listen. You have shown incredible discipline and unity throughout this dispute. Don't lose it now. Keep that unity. Keep that